know what? I should make a. I should put a little fear ramen next to my icon, like cup ramen versus my ramen. Ba ba ba, da da, ring ding da.
But I'll become his sword one last time.
Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up? Got ramen and Monster Energy. Well, I've also got Monster Energy Ultra, which is not on the screen right now.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry.
There it is, that love, that line.
Or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
Bow, bow. I got some noodles. Yeah, I made some. I've got a big thing in my slow cooker right now for dinner, but that's not gonna be done for another couple hours. So I was like, oh, I want a little something to tide me over. So I just made some ramen. And I get some cheap ramen from the Asian markets, and then I'll toss like an egg or I got some hot pot beef that I'm fucking putting in here now. Fucking strong. It's like unbelievably good how much just like buying ramen and just tossing whatever you want in it is. I got on that chain recently because it's like I can get it for like something like 50 cents to like maybe $2 a package, depending on which ones I get. 1 second, you might hear some noise as I test something. It's really versatile, and then like the soup base in like some are really good. This one is like a kind of like miso flavored soup base. I had miso flavored soup base. It might even just straight up be like miso sauce. Basically, every time I start to run out, I'll just go to one of the Asian markets in the area, and I'll like go to their aisle and I'll just grab a bunch of ones that look good. And it's always a surprise. Because even if it's not, like, particularly, air quotes, good, it's never going to be particularly, like, bad either. Or it's going to be like, oh, I paid $2 maximum for this. Hi, Dragon Cat Man. Oh, shit, that rules. Yeah, no, you can get just, like, basic Marochan stuff, too, for, like, dirt cheap, even in, like, a safe way. What? I never noticed the, like, what next? What will we do next?
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
But yeah, anyways, I'm seeing that. I'd actually picked up the
You know, I've been thinking.
hot pot beef that I've been tossing in there, specifically for like stir fry originally, because it's like you can just fry it in a second. But then I was like, oh shit, yeah, if you put it in boiling water, because it's literally made for hot pots, it'll cook in like 30 seconds, and you'll have like good ass meat in your ramen as well.
Why was a shade hanging out with a machine?
It appeared the creature was actually issuing orders to that.
I need to just start
mechanical
making figuring out more shit I can toss in ramen. It's
You
so
think
good.
the shade had a reason for what it did?
Right now I'm making a big thing from this slow cooker recipe called hodgepodge soup.
Look, it doesn't matter what a shade is or isn't thinking. All that matters is that we kill every last one of them.
You got anything to say,
The
Kaine?
idea of a shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
I love her little fucking haircut here.
What do
This
you
outfit.
mean?
If the shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to attack you.
That's not gonna happen. You are no shade.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a shade is not one of them.
God, I'd love a boy to say that to me.
Shades, for example, do not come equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
Hodgepodge soup, that sounds illegal. It's like, okay, it's ground beef because I'd gotten some really like high quality Angus beef from the clearance section. I just froze. I love not being called the shade.
How about
I also
cram
love
your
to be
face
called
up
having
your
a
own asshole
scurrilous
with
mouth.
Don't worry, Kaine. If your shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
You will you?
It's like that. A can of pork and beans, a bunch of different tomato bases, stuff for minestrone soup, and then like celery. Just like a really basic stew. But it was in the slow cooker recipe book, and it was like, oh, this one won some award from like, I don't know, bullshit New Yorker food magazine. A Weezer CD single. God, I forgot about that song. That's like one of the few Weezer songs I could probably actually like remember the tune to. Jesus. Not because I like it. It's just a catchier one. No, no, don't fall in the water. Oh, okay. I gotta kill more shades. I gotta level up to defeat that, exactly one. The, exactly one mission that I have left to get all the, swords and shit. How am I doing outside of having a godlike myth? I'm doing pretty good. I went to a friend's barbecue yesterday. That was really nice. I've been getting to explore local restaurants again because they're reopening. Where the fuck's the shade? I watched Cruella, which was really bad. I did actually get the AMC pass thing, so that I can go see movies in theaters to try to incentivize myself to keep doing that. Because man, I forgot about how cool going to just a movie theater is. Celebrated some friends' birthdays. A lot of summer bursts in my friend circle for whatever reason. I don't know. Can someone who's an astrologist tell me what that means? Or an astronomer, I guess. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna kill still on you, kinda. Sorry. How are you doing, Kazoo? How are things on your end of the parasocial relationship? More enemies? Oh yeah, there they are. Some guys are there. Oh, come on, damn it. It's such a weird choice, right? And like the reason they made her young is because it's backstory and I guess to make her more relatable. And you watch it and it's like so depressingly calculated in what it is, but it's also like a 2 hour 15-minute movie that feels like it's 5 hours long. So like it's also just them showing off all the licensed music they could get because they play like a pop song from like the 80s or whatever, like every minute they'll play like a new one. Hi Flowers. Like there'll be a song, it'll play for anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and then there'll be a break for some dialogue, and then they'll just start another song. And it'll be like Working at the Car Wash. I think Rock the Casbah was in there. Let me pull up actually the full list. Cruella licensed songs. So this Collider article says that there's 33, which does not feel like that's even remotely enough. But there are, in fact, 33 individual songs that they license for the film that plays over the course of the movie. God, Blondie. I forgot Blondie One Way or Another is in there. God, there's so many fucking garbage songs in this movie. Not even garbage songs, just like garbage drops. And so many of them feel wasted. So many of them feel like they're just showing off that they could get them. 100% Pazuzu. It is like a movie made for like ostensibly like framed in a way where it's like this is a movie for the gays and the girls, but it's like specifically the ones who are like Disney adults. And then it's probably like mass appealing enough that I guess that's why it's doing so well.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
I can't believe they're making Cruella 2. I can't believe they're making Cruella 2 and it's not 101 Dalmatians. Apparently, it's just going to be Cruella 2.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately.
Oh, hell yeah, we're doing this one again. Now, this one is actually, since this is new
I
content,
ask
it's
you to
also
go
going to
to
be new
see Frank and
content
check on
in
him?
terms of, like, what they're saying in the shade
Sure thing.
scenes. Alright, there we go. This weird lullaby track. Robin Hood, like, or like, yeah, what if they do an origin story for Prince John and Robin Hood where it's explaining, like, that when he was a prince, his dad was killed by thieves.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us
Oh, that's
do our
actually another
utmost
thing,
not to get
too.
dragged into
All
it
of the
this
dogs
time.
in it are like, most of the time a dog is on screen in that movie, it's CGI. And it's like some of the, like, worst CGI I've ever seen. Well, not worst, like low quality, worst, like, you see it and you're just like, that's a computer, that's a fake dog. And it gets to a point where you, like, when you see a real dog, you're like, is that a real dog? Or is this just, like, a really good scene of, like, a CGI dog? Because it won't be moving much, so you can't figure out if it's real or not. Also, I'm sorry to hear that Amazon isn't paying you. That sucks. A Gaston spinoff would also be good for the girls in the games. Man, I love just fucking running around with all these big-ass swords. It's so weird how the combat in this game has become, like, actually kind of a fun element of the game. Hold on, sorry. Let's make Jay immortal. I would love to be immortal. I think people should send Peter Shoes food. Actually, I think that would be cool. Even like just, honestly, even just giving them like unique kill animations and stuff like that is cool. I like that this game just looks different now in some way, in like those ways. Ooh. I still miss Dad NieR. I guess we can play as Dad NieR again soon. Remember when I did that one mission and I was like, oh, you should be level 33 for this. And I was like, nah, I don't need to be. And then it was like way too hard. I'm wondering if even being level 33 is actually going to be a good enough starting point for it. And I guess we'll find out. I'll probably just do them on like my Route C playthrough. Anyway. Are you all ready for YouTube party tonight, by the way? Oh shit, here's something new.
I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before.
What is this, Seattle?
What's that?
Yeah, this is Route B. That's why we're seeing shade vision cutscenes. Well, it's not a YouTube poop party. It's just a YouTube watch party over on James's channel. Oh, I'm sorry, Kojiro. They're really fun. It's fun to just fuck around in them. Why am I speaking? Wait, is my audio really clippy again? Like, is it really crunchy? Or like, is it blown out?
Oh god, it's over.
I only asked because there was like
My
a
life
stream where
is
someone was
over.
like, "Oh, your volume was like a little bit too like a little
What's
bit
wrong?
too loud, so it was like really crunchy."
Oh, hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had
Tiniest,
best ask,
faintest little
what
pops.
is the matter?
Okay, weird. I probably like leaned too close to it or something like that.
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
It was just actually my my voice crackling.
Yes, yes. You may color me.
Is it
utterly
still low quality?
flabbergasted.
How does the game audio sound compared to it? Because that might be able to say which end it is.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
I'll write the
That's-
apple thing.
Actually, sort of impressive.
Well, sure,
My
I
voice
may have lost my
disintegrating.
temper a
Weird.
little, but I can't believe he just up and left.
Let me
He's been gone for a week now, and
adjust that just a little bit. Let me just turn this down like a tiny bit. Now we can try it.
All right, all right.
How's that?
really? Oh, thank you so much.
And here we go again.
Really want to see it right now.
Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
This guy loves his apples.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
I love this.
Yeah, the
gossipy
guy
bitch.
took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction.
Okay, well,
Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Does it sound better? Okay, yeah, it probably was just I had to adjust the gain or whatever that is. Yeah, but now
Say, you're
Yeah,
we're gonna get to see cutscenes we didn't get to see before because we get the Shadow vision. The stuff.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground. What was that? Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now.
Mind your business.
Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
There he goes. Man, I'm actually really excited to see how this all plays out from the.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you anyway?
Me talking to a child.
Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
I wonder if there's anything in that chest. Oh. I wonder if there's like any reference point that they're doing
To
for
think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
I wonder if there's any like
doesn't surprise me in the
reference
least.
point for that part of the
Seeing people
game
like
because
that
I know
puts a
like a
little
lot of the
spring
game
in your
has like
step, you know?
obvious
You
other
humans
genre
truly are a
reference points.
maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
kind of like how like with the Mills house being like a very obvious like survival horror like Resident Evil riff, and the underground mansion being a riff on Diablo clones and stuff.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
Yeah, if you're lucky, maybe we'll bring you an apple. It's bread exchanged.
Whoa, easy there.
The Fortnite clone
Jeez,
section.
You must have been starving.
Yeah, there's like a weird part where the game connects to the internet and becomes an MMO for some reason.
Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay?
This fucking girl eating
So,
noises.
what were you doing on this boat, kid?
You know?
Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast.
Come on, kid.
Let's see. Louise. Yeah,
Louise?
what about Louise?
What kind of name is that?
I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think?
Curtsies.
Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
I wonder if this is what the character that was censored in the thing. Because, like, there's that thing where, God, I'm like, I can't believe I'm blanking on who distributed this game. But they, Square Enix put out, like, the teaser for this game where it had, like, a bunch of character portraits. And there was one of Dad NieR that was, like, very badly censored. But there's another character that was also censored. I wonder if it's supposed to be this character.
The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Little hope and change. Follow this. Jeez Louise. He named her after Louise because he's just like a big Bob's Burgers fan. Look at that. Just knocked a hole in his shield. What was censored about it? It was just like super pixelated, but it was like because they were hiding like the fact that he was gonna be in the game. But it was just like immediately identifiable as his character portrait. Like he's just like a very obvious character portrait. That's what you guys do. So spawn in. It's very funny how this game just makes you run back and forth through this part. 1% Gaussian blur. There's like the Mosaic filter, but it's like a thing where it's like I don't think there's any level of like obscuring that without it just being incoherent, without making it clear that it's like, oh yeah, that's him. Like it was that kind where like you could just like lean far back away from it and be like, oh yeah, that's him. That's him.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
He's always eating my apple.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Scotty, shut up.
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
It is extremely funny that they take away your fast travel. It's just like, all right, walk back and forth.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
Why would it be that? Oh, well, just like a fucking burger, right?
Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
Just say right.
You mean a letter?
Just fucking say something.
I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Whatever you say, Vice.
Aw, Kojiro, it's cute. How's the Japanese voices? Did they I know that they had to replace Weiss, right? Like they couldn't get the original voice actor back. Because I know that they got like all of the English VAs back, but I don't think they got. I don't know if they did for the. I don't know if they got all the original Japanese ones back outside of Weiss. He does like I did listen to some of the original Japanese NieR ones, and it is very like weird hearing Weiss's voice and it being different. But I just assume that it's because it like decodes different. I guess is the best way to put it. Like there's like signifiers to the kind of voice acting that they did.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag?
Oh, you know.
Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon.
Aw.
Let me tie it in your hair for you.
I like this how, like, so far it still could be suggested that she murdered
Well, what do you think?
the
Pretty
red
nice,
bag
huh?
guy.
Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look.
Oh, it's a mirror.
If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly.
Just go right into the sun. Walk on in.
What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight.
Huh. Weird.
Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not
She's
like
like,
we can have you
yeah.
stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
You know, this backstory isn't really as touching as I thought it would be so far. But I guess we don't really know what the shade side of the story is. Let's do a quick save. Do a little saving, do some gay shit. My favorite pastime, look at, see. Hey, I know you just got off
Hey,
this
Postman.
boat that crashed.
Sorry. You're not
Well, let's go look out at the sea. This on this ship that let's get you out of this ship that you're trapped on the ocean.
I'm sure as hell not.
Jesus.
I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No.
So pissy.
There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
Oh, I didn't notice that line before. He's like, his buddy's daughter took off, and there's the girl who's missing.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day.
Kids love to go check out the big, the big wreck.
Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
They're all like, let's run away and let's go to the big spooky ship. Oh, this one's color.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today.
Your ration.
What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay?
Imagine going to a 7-Eleven. That's actually how I got my last job. I just went in and there wasn't anyone there, so I started working. No one stopped me.
Well then, let's try this.
What the fuck? What's he doing? The hell are you doing, dude?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step.
Oh.
Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally.
Guys, this is the dude from that Vine where he's like, is this music? I love music. Oh, are these songs?
I mean,
love
not that
songs.
I'm any good at singing.
Ooh, girl. No. Cut that out. Stop that right now.
Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there. But you're actually pretty good. Huh.
Ah, songs. The garlic and pasta, the sauce of life. Imagine hearing for the first time, and this is the description you get.
You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died.
Yeah, she fucking
used to
sucked.
hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck.
You know, with that bit of wisdom.
That was quite a while ago.
Why does your voice do that sometimes?
Hey, are you trying to cheer me up?
I like her little Ugg boots. Her Victorian
You
boots.
are a kind soul, Louise.
I like just abstracting the boots. It's like, it sounds like those little like one things that are like shaped like a music note, but then it's got a little face on the end of it. That's what they sound like. You know, I'm talking about. Yes, those. The automaton? Is that how it's pronounced?
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on
Oh, hey,
here,
Taryn, what's up?
Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
I'm so glad their outfits stay in these.
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing.
Kind of arguing with the
It's
voice
just-
in her head.
I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
Could make play saxophone with his voice. Well, like he could just like really do a good saxophone impression.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
Come on, why shipwrecks can be fun.
Where did that enormous ship even...
Kaine, Emil.
Hi, we spawned over here.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe.
Sure.
No. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
I mean, sound is a problem.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Tyrant in her head is just like, ah! A sound? Ha! You're a real delight, sunshine. Oh man, Tyrant would be the fucking most annoying person to go see a movie with. Like, just like laughs way too loud at the
figure out
jokes.
some way to get inside
And
that
like,
thing.
and I laugh at movies at inappropriate parts. I won't lie. That's because I see a lot of real crappy
hole or some such if we put our minds to it.
garbage that I'm watching, you know, film career stuff. Which it probably makes me really annoying to go see movies with actually.
Rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move him out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing.
I like the way they hide the like, oh, like, once you go in here, you can't just leave this level. You're committed to doing this until you get to the boss fight.
So, were you able to write that letter?
Scratching my ear. There we go.
You know, now that I've taught you how.
Right. What? When did that happen? You're just like, oh, you know, I taught you to write a letter because I taught you to sing.
Not yet, huh?
Taught you to write.
Well, there's certainly no reason to rush.
I'm gonna teach you how to program next. Did you make that twine game I showed you how to make?
You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours.
I mean, do you still have it small? It's just kind of there.
So, hey, I've been thinking.
You wanna get dinner sometime?
How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh?
Bro,
Guess
there's like
I
a bunch
should've
of blood on the ground.
I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course.
How do you not see that blood? Oh yeah, there you go.
The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
Oh, that's really funny. That's super funny that he just thinks she's menstruating.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, sunshine?
Tyrone walking into a bathroom. Oh, fuck!
Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
There's duty!
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
You know, you're the one who were like, once we go in here, we
Sure.
can't leave.
Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on,
Love
Kaine.
this line.
Let's get the lead out.
You're just slowly floating
This
down the
place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Bro, townsfolk in
Well,
this
as we've
town
no
are
other
fucking
leads, let the
depressed.
search begin.
Pick it up.
Look there, on the floor. I believe we have found ourselves a
Tyron is the
lantern.
voice and personality of the grodiest dude you knew in high school. Yeah,
And
he's
there's
got
still some
he's
more
like the cookie
Nice.
hat monster guy. He's like the guy who, like, way too old and
We
dude
require a
into
key.
things was still doing the, like, oh, can I see your weenus, man? That means your fucking skin on your elbow, dude.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed.
He also had, like,
How on earth did she manage to get
the,
behind
like,
us?
you know the, like, really crappy horror
Perhaps
films that
she
you
is
could
the
get at
runaway we
Blockbuster?
heard
Like
tell of at the
the
post
Ginger Dead
office.
Man series?
Best
He
track
had,
her
like,
down and
movies
take
like
her back
that.
to town with us.
Like, just, like, really gross, like, hard R, like, horror films. Hi,
Hmm? There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
that would be weird.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Grimoire Weiss immediately becoming afraid of the idea of a ghost.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
I wonder if you find, like, new files and stuff when you're doing this time.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found, hmm?
Oh, this slow-ass animation.
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the
Fruity
red bag.
ferryman.
Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait
Again
out
with
the
the
storm
absconding.
after yet
Come on.
another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a...
Let's keep moving.
Again with using the word abscond. You gotta fucking cut it out, Weiss.
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
Quickly, investigate. Quickly, investigate. Very slowly walks up a flight of stairs.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad.
Okay. Oh, she
The missing
came out of
child
the flower.
left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Yeah, I guess that's usually how it works. First,
Man, this book's got some serious heft.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a
dude,
gander.
you gotta stop saying. You gotta just say what's like.
Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made until the day the record.
What the hell happened?
Let's go find some more files, some more lore dumping. Oh hell yeah!
There's a breeze coming through the...
That white vase is rather
Nudge. Nice.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. By my pages, this ship...
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
Go.
And made out quite handsomely.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are...
Romar White's taking a strong anti-capitalism and exploitation stance. Let me see it.
The white hat...
That's weird. How is it locked if the girl just used it? Unless she's actually...
I demand you cease your interminable chatter about ghosts at once. The simplest explanation
I love
is
that
she locked
because,
the door
like,
from the
Weiss
other
is both
side.
scared at the
He
idea
didn't
of
even
it,
say anything yet.
but
In any
also...
case, if we want to use the door...
It's like, yeah, that it would make the most sense that she just locked the door behind her. Oh wait, hold on. I think I do have to push this, right?
Did you see that light on the other...
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our...
Hang on. I think...
to be caught in a crack in the floor. It would not do to have...
Alright, crack in the floor, got it. Let's go, come on. Get through here. More lore.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad.
Ah, so
they
there's a
are
slave
instruments
ship
of
and a
torture. I shudder to think.
He's like, they're instruments of torture, but it actually is just like a box of tools. Weiss is just getting too
Don't seem to
scared.
be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
There's got to be speedruns in this game already, right? How fast have people been able to beat this game?
The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
So give me 1 second. I'm gonna... launch a message. Okay. I was just letting James know since I'm going over to his YouTube party after this. Let me know when he's setting all up. Good. Oh, that's what we're trying to sing. Oh, air combos? Oh shit! Like people can like jump over stuff with them, or Aww. Is it like the kind of stuff where it's like you can use them to go over walls or like get to like areas you're not supposed to get to? Oh, the big spiral staircase. Yeah, no, that makes sense too. I was also wondering, like, it's like a thing where it's like, oh yeah, you can get here, and like if you get to this area through it, you can just get to, you can just like get to end game, like skip this other stuff. Oh, because we could hear some of the dialogue before.
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a far
Say that like it's
location.
like a fancy contraption, but it's just a pipe. There's no game even to skip there, but only second floor is possible. Oh, interesting.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes. This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
Oh, I just noticed that there's blood on these sheets in here. Interesting. Interesting.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting. Should we not be heading farther in?
I want to check out...
A kitchen, is it?
Look at that. There's herbs in here. You would pass that up.
Heavens, look at the size of this.
There's a note. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
Oh, the spear combos. That makes a lot of sense. There's some wild... Like, I remember even in the first game, you would use the Phoenix Spear to kind of get through the final boss a lot faster.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed. Thinking back on it, the cuisine we were served during our visit to the bickering couple's home was quite particular in its choice of ingredients, was it not?
Tell me about it. I feel like I've sampled every single recipe in the Apple Fanatics cookbook. Once we track down the ferryman, we should invite them to a meal at our place.
Fine.
Looks like somebody's journal. It says the ship was attacked by some kind of monster. Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around the ship, killing everyone. Do you think that actually happened?
I cannot say. Though the term monster might well be referring to a shade.
Hole in the walls, yes.
Another apple.
Just
The
how many
item get
apples
noise
does that
animation
quibbling husband
playing.
keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching. Vice? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
I like that Weiss like didn't
Been
have
better,
to fall.
but
He just
I'll
fell.
live.
He just followed us.
I can't see a thing down here. What is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have...
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
He's too scared to leave left with you.
Have you still not found the lantern? We've no alternative but to scour the ground for it.
I'm looking, dude. I can't find it. Oh.
Is that...
Vice, that's it! We found the lantern.
About time. Might I...
Zoinks! Oh yeah, okay, it's all the way around far left.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And, I fear, the missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it.
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed?
I won't let them get away with this.
I wonder what the twist with this is gonna be.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
Like, what's the Shade's defense here? Also, damn, that's like, I think a kid in the center.
That's enough.
Well, we're gonna learn. Aw. Oh. So she's been eating the people because she thinks it'll help her turn into a person. Spooky. So she is a cat. Okay.
Hey there, you two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through.
Look at this. Yeah, we did. It was fun.
But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Emil, don't go downstairs.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Oh.
Tell me, Kaine, That presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
Ah!
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Let's check out this room first.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper.
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Oh, those are the letters that the girl was writing. His fishy outfit showed his brand. Oh wait, can you talk to him here?
You're really not looking so hot. Is everything okay? You shouldn't have to bear all this on your own. Once things calm down a bit, come talk to me about it, okay?
Thanks, Emil.
Aw.
Did you guys find anything on the ship?
Some townspeople, actually. But they're all...
Well, shit.
God, what a good line.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there,
Stop.
sunshine?
You.
Not great. Can't you tell?
Oh, hey. Save point again.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople.
Oh, it's a child.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
It really is just like a fucking bizarre save point. Because, like, there wouldn't even be a mailbox, like, on the ship from before.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love.
God, Tyrant, stop.
You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
How did you get here?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been
Well, I
coming
had to
here a lot
deliver
lately.
a letter to the mailbox. That's outside. You just used it.
I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but... the girl is, you know, bleeding?
So funny.
I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's
I forgot
time
about
of the
this
month?
stupid joke.
Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't.
Oh, put my controller on the ground. And I guess this is also kind of a social horror, or social horror, horror.
Camille! We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
Kaine, wait. Before you go, can you check to see if there's any treasure in that treasure chest? I really want to see what's in there.
The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go. Shakes! Damn it, they're in the way!
Can you get up there?
Oh, great. These things regenerate?
Only cut to the ones on your path, but we shall be here until doomsday.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
that's new. I didn't know that last time. Oh. Oh, okay. I did a combo into that, and the game didn't quite know how to process it. Hey guys. Oh, come on. Come on. Coming down. Hey, what's up?
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
found it.
we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves.
I love that because it's like, oh, we should outready ourselves, and then it's just like, oh, nope, psych, this one can go outside.
What on earth?
Oh, I didn't miss the creepy faces. So the implication here definitely seems to be that shades a lot of times also don't know that they're people.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh shit, the guy taught her songs and now it's power.
singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person.
Doesn't matter. I don't know.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with bases on them.
Yeah, I,
Stop now. Focus on the next one.
nobody ever helped me. Oh well, I just noticed that it's like boiling. We'll speak the same language. Oh, I just noticed too that she's also like definitely in love with him and doesn't realize that like that like he's kind of her because she looks like a child.
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
Come on, man, shut up. Yeah, it really does feel like it would be good for that.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
This boss fight's significantly less hard. Now that I'm like super leveled up. Just fucking T-balls its head off.
Did we get it?
Hey.
Oh hell, that thing's huge.
This one's kind of weak for like tragic shade backstory. It's like not bad, but I like that it's like actually one of the few ones where it's like, oh, this character's backstory is actually like kind of like it wants to be human.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
It's not true at all.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
That's so cool. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is actually the part of the boss fight. It's hard. Jesus.
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it.
God damn it.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
Oh fuck.
My word, if this continues...
Hey, over here!
What?
This guy's important to you, isn't he?
It's so over the top. I love him just... He sounds like a fucking drawn together character.
This is here and now.
Got his ass. Oh, fuck.
Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
Aw, meow.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Dark boss is your friend with that. Can you actually take that? Can you actually stop it there?
I think we're in trouble.
Because I feel like when I started this last time,
Stop him already!
My body won't. Damn it.
Fuck!
because I feel like last time it's like this, like that's kind. It felt like that was a scripted thing. Like there might be a way to like, oh yeah, you can take it out there, and there's like a different way that this cutscene plays out. Soon I'll be coming, and then we'll be able to.
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
He just stops at one. That makes sense. Because I remember last time the problem was like I didn't have enough magic because I didn't know that that was gonna come.
Don't hurt these people. So you've been lying to me this whole time? You're a monster.
Get her ass.
It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
Does it say anything here? Solid sad moment aimed for
We
followed
can
by that.
never be together. You disgust me.
Boom. Last thing it gets to hear. Right before I dome it. Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh, okay, well, I take it back. This part's actually pretty sweet. It makes sense. Like, it feels like it definitely wants it to cut off at the most gut-wrenching thing. To be like, oh yeah, there's no way this thing is going to hear anything but that. Wait, Pazuzu, your eyeball fell out? Like a contact? Or like your eyeball? Listen, I was like, I don't know, maybe they have a glass eye, or like I know some people can have like fucked up nerve endings. Or not nerve endings, retina endings, I guess.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
Bro, I love to save your bacon.
You've all done so much.
Wait, why a week later? Why did it take a
little
week?
Refuge is the least I can do.
A whole eyeball is like a ping pong ball. It just starts like bounce. It like fell out, and you had to run off and chase it. And it's like a bouncy ball, and it's just like an entire like fucking like Mr. Magoo, Pink Panther of Steve Martin like sequence of you chasing it down the down the shore.
I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
Don't worry. Absolutely nobody is at fault here. That would be us.
I hope.
All right, well, there's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to...
Oh, there she is.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he all right? Please tell me he's all right. Come on.
So I think last time we told her the truth, so we're gonna lie to her this time. I want to see what happens if we lie.
Your husband, left town. For good, I mean.
Does that mean he fell out of love
Oh,
with
actually,
me?
that's worse than her dying. I feel like that's worse.
Is it because we were always fighting? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. He's just said that you're simply too irrational and that your emotions are just wrong. And you were always saying that the gaslights were like getting dimmer, but they weren't, and it just pissed him off, so he had to leave.
I actually loved fighting with him, you know. It was the only time I felt like we were really communicating.
Oh, they're Italian.
It made me so happy in this weird way. I guess it was only me who felt that way, huh?
I do actually like here that it isn't basically revealed, because like having done both now, that it's like it's actually better to tell her that he died.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
Because it's like now she thinks she's an ass. Because now she thinks that she's like a monstrous asshole.
Do not let it burden you, soul.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back, chat. Just gotta take a quick little break. And then I'll keep playing. And then probably we'll play for like about another hour, and then I'll be joining James over on his YouTube stream. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm glad people are enjoying the fucked up music from Game Boy Color games. Don't sabotage my stream.
What's going to happen to our town?
Oh. I need to actually start grabbing a lot more weird Game Boy Color like soundtrack stuff. Oh hey, I think this is interesting.
The hell's this, sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
I think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
Aww. I guess we'll never know what it said.
Hey, Kane.
Yeah?
When you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
Weird feeling to have. We have a low-fi rock, but it's low-fi analogs and shitty equipment. It's processed through game foods. I mean, I feel like that's gotta have been done now, right? There's gotta be like there was the whole chiptune genre. There's no way there's not music that's like someone doing like an indie rock band thing, crushed down through some old shitty sound processor for some game system. Unregistered hypercam. I do want to hear music that sounds like it was captured off of like some super like 144p like stream from back in the day. It's like, let's see, maybe I have
I need...
I guess not. Oh, huh. I've never heard that. Or I didn't know that Nintendo Core was differentiated in that way. From, like, regular chiptune.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip.
That was a real bummer.
That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Oh, hey, Eddie. What's up? She doesn't believe that now.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decrypt. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never...
It must be pretty. Well, you're our last...
I will. By the way...
Thanks.
Alright, cool. Let's go do the facade.
Oh, since the ferryman was missing, I'll make sure...
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
What do you think?
The key. Probably. Let's go.
Alright. Facade. Hopefully we can wrap up Facade today. And then probably head over to James's stream. Sound good to y'all? Jumps over, fucking kills this thing. I'm gonna. I feel like these probably are faster than this. Oh wow. Thing is way easier to kill now. It's interesting how like a lot of this stuff doesn't seem to scale up in terms of difficulty filling in, which I guess is just gonna come with the territory. Oh yeah, we get these cutscenes now. JJ Signal, I think I just have the one left that you get from doing the Mother's Diary quests. Oh yeah, because I only have 96%, which to me suggests that there's just one more. Did you get the one for the desert? Which one was the one for the desert?
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes. Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Oops.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
Which one for the desert? Jesus. Just fucking mowing these things down. After you fight the wolves? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got that one already. Because this is Route B, so I should have gotten that one. I guess if not, I'll find out after on Route 2. You gotta talk to the prince afterwards on the route. Oh, after this mission? You know, I'll do it again. I'll just do it just to make sure. It's possible that it's like 96 and then I'll bring it up to 98%. But it would not surprise me if I happen to miss that one. I think I got it though, because I remember that being like a common one. There he is.
Ah!
We hit. Forgive my prying, but we are all.
失礼来た。最強烈。
You can't get it until you're on your BRC run. Oh, that makes sense then, yeah. Oh, it's Fyra.
Fira?
Fyra Festival. Oh, that's a good note. I didn't even make that connection until Sultanas. Yeah, no, this is a B run. I just haven't.
Of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
つえ、偉そうださったら。
Pleased to
Aw.
make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
たく。
But yeah, like, cause like
I'm sorry
I'd been
Kaine's
assuming
not
that I just
here,
had to get
but-
the one from. I just figured I'd get it on Route C because I assumed what was gonna happen is that it would turn out to be like, oh, you have to get the sword from the Mom's Diary, but like
Of
you're
course.
basically not going to be
How could we refuse?
able to do that until Route C era. Yeah, Philip Snowman, you're gonna get to see it at least one more time because we have to do it again for Route C. And then for Route D, you can just save right outside and then just start over from there. And then I don't know what Route E is. I have like zero idea what they mean. I just know that there is a Route E, or rather an ending.
今は騎士ゼルガーンド改ざんそうかけるわせちされた
Oh, oops. Turns out that the attack on the wedding was because we had just done a massive massacre of the wolves. Oopsies. To start it, finish Route D. Start new save with new name. The rest will occur. So, is it like Route E is like immediately after Route D? Like if I start that new save, I get Route E, or is it going to be a thing where it's like you then have to replay through the game one more time and then you get Route E?
What's it to you? You don't even take baths. Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are
Not the
festive
whole game?
occasions,
Okay,
you know?
that's good.
Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure.
Quite
What
a
ab-
bit.
The city isn't
huh?
like our villages.
I'll look this up real
It's
quick.
all about the rules here.
Oh.
And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set
So
of
it'll be,
lingerie for the festivities?
Okay, so the
Some
bit for
spring
Rudy, I'm
colours,
guessing that is
perhaps?
going to be like, oh, you replay the opening of the game.
Keep talking, book.
That's interesting. That's actually kind of an interesting idea to have the final route that you can get involve you playing through
Oh,
the pre-time skip rather than having to keep replaying the post-time skip.
What's up?
just having trouble getting to sleep.
That's good to know because I've been avoiding looking up literally anything about the game.
Something
So
bothering
I
you?
didn't.
No,
I would have been very
the opposite,
confused
in
when I got
fact.
to Route D. Like, wait, what am I supposed to do?
I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have... I'm sort of jealous. I wish I was Vera.
Oh, gay Emil.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Yeah, no, because I literally only knew that Route E existed because I saw people mention that there was a Route E. Because, like, I guess
Oh,
it would
right.
otherwise have been like a fun little surprise where it's
Right.
like, when you go to replay the game again, that's how you get it.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Haha, misunderstood. Listen, I don't listen. I'm shockingly very good at avoiding spoilers for this game so far.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
And I want to keep it that way.
竜帝隊終えたゼルガンと改ざんをっておきて
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and
Here on
respite.
this Tuesday morning in 2001.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
That's so true.
アルトゥルは自殺だった対決
That's really cool. I'm really glad that like the NieR fan base or whatever, it just happens to be very like, no, we get that part of the delight of this game is getting to discover that stuff yourself. And so people would only confirm its existence, that there is something that you have to do. Yeah, no, that is like a thing where it's like, oh, I can totally get the intent behind that, and I wonder if even like that was the original intent of the game, especially given like what happens at the end of Route D. Love that whole robot smile. There's a reason, by the way, like whenever I think of like this game as like an Iraq metaphor, I think of this plot because it is very much just like, why did the wolves attack us? And then like you get to Route B and it's like, oh, because we fucking slaughtered a village of them, like literally right before this. That's true because the creatures. That would make sense if Square was like, hey, you need to know about this thing. This is our content, and it kind of spread from there. I don't remember if he says young in the original game there. Because it definitely adds to it that it's like, oh, it's not just that we killed a bunch of wolves, we like killed like kids.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine? Oh, come on.
I love Kenny. I got my finger on the screenshot button, so I want to get Kaine leaning on it with the cart. With the fucking carp outfit? Oh, need it. If you're gonna do revenge, that's the one that makes the most sense.
That wolf is a shade.
You raised our forests and poisoned our streams, and now you slaughter our young. We will bide your existence no longer, mankind. We will atone for your sins with blood. See, that's why I was doing little furies, because it's like, the second I start doing Emil Despair sure is a choice here, lol. Oh, I didn't even make that connection though with like Lady of Emil's despair related to it because I did cross identification with Kira. Oh, I just realized this is the only time you hear actually like talk.
できた。たさす取りたできた。海ザム。トイキチ歌を歌ってとより歌リアリスが好きだ。
Man, what a bummer.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle
Keep
you
that
cannot
screenshot,
win.
Spare. It's a good shot. It's a really good shot. Yeah, well, she here.
ペルワトルカイザムタトデクラクルトデクゼルガントイカラツグキテテカイザムタリエキューサカイザムラオットときて
Keep your mask up, King. Keep your head up, King. Your mask is falling. Jesus, Addy. That would be cool if there was a way to like toggle the soundtrack.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah. I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
And also, there's a big
Then we
shade.
must prepare for the fight.
Wait, he's like,
It
I
will
hate
not
wolves as
be an
well.
easy-
I know.
It's actually not going to be that hard. Like even pre-time skip, or like even before repeat, this is like not a very hard fight, honestly.
Are you ready for...
Yeah.
Let him go and miss out on the genocide.
セルガンキズとヤジツトレル引き事件アルテムアタドスコスライダー
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you
I
fight
do
them
wonder
all?
how, like, in the original days when this game came out, like, how hard it must have been to find all of the swords. Because that's also a thing with, like, Drakengard is, like, way worse. Because there are swords that you can only get in specific levels where it's like, oh yeah, after, like, 40 minutes of gameplay, the sword drops on the map.
We're not doing
And
it
it's
for
the same
you,
thing where it's like you need to
dumbass.
get all of them to get all of the levels.
It's for
Or to
Fira.
get all of the endings.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Yeah, no, like it absolutely had to be. Like I remember when I first played this game, I had to use like a strategy guide to find all of the weapons. And I kind of know enough about where they are now that it's not as hard. But like, you know, well, I replayed this game like a couple months ago in anticipation of this version coming out, and there was still like at least one or two I had to look up to figure out how to find. Because I just forgotten which quests you had to do.
アルテルはトヤリラフィアギキタタトサダキラツヨリウタタキツシリュウリウトサ
Yeah, no, it's just those. Drakengard has some of the like most insane like weapon drop things, and the things that's so like frustrating about it too is that like it's like specific levels you have to go to find them to like do stuff like that. I think I want to say that the game marks if you've gotten all the weapons in every chapter, but I might be thinking of Drakengard 3 for that. I don't remember if Drakengard 1 has anything that indicates, like, you've gotten every weapon in this level, you don't need to go back here looking. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. That's why it's like I think about like, man, back before it was super easy to like look stuff up. I wonder how hard it must have been to get all of the swords and get everything for this game.
あんだ、いえ、フィア、ロテとやりかきそできた。
Which, I mean, to be fair, actually, I think would have really contributed to ending D's whole thing. Because it's like, oh, this thing that was really difficult for you to do and, like, accomplish to just get to this point in the game, fuck you. You have to get rid of all of it now. The original came out, I want to say 2009? Yeah. 2010. 2010. Okay. Which, like, I'm trying to think. I want to say... Because, like, there was definitely, like, walkthroughs and stuff back then. But I feel like it's not like now where it's like you can find... Like I said, it's like the thing with walkthroughs, like, you'd have to go off of, like, whatever usually not super well written walkthrough existed. Because like sometimes like for older games like from that era, I'll go back and like find a walkthrough, and there's like one walkthrough that's ever been written for it, and it gives you like nothing, like or like it's like super poorly like written, and you have to like figure out what the fuck the person's referring to. Yeah, like, or like it would be very like I've definitely read walkthroughs where it's like, go to this area and then the thing you're looking for is in the right side of the map, and it's like a massive map, and it's like, what do you mean is on the right side of the map? Plus, it was like somebody still had to like write those, which means that someone had to figure out how to get all of those weapons themselves, or like talk to other people and figure out how to get everything. So there was like a level of like being able to do all of that stuff was not something that you would be able to just like easily come across and like easily find. Whereas now it's like, you know, if I wanted to find every weapon, if they had added like a bunch of new weapon stuff for this game, like a ton, within a week there would be walkthroughs on how to get every single one of them on YouTube. Because people would have like data mined the game, or people would have been playing it like 24/7 when they first got it in and doing every single thing they could do to find it. I mean, there's still stuff like there's that NieR Automata ending skip that someone like literally just found like a couple months ago.
Kuri, Zerugan Tatsutogu da. Ri itte kutai.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Yeah, no, sometimes wikis and walkthroughs just like if there's only like one or two of them, or like the one you're using happens to be more like casually written, or it's the I don't know if you guys ever had to do the thing in high school where it was like to kind of explain as like an experiment in showing how this stuff works. It would be like you'd have to write in instructions on how to make a peanut butter and jam sandwich, but it would be like, oh, if you write it incorrectly, like people will do it wrong.
He seeks the king of facade.
But yeah, it's stuff like that where it's like, you know, if people are writing walkthroughs based on their understanding of the game, that doesn't mean it's actually going to be explanations that at all are comprehensible to you, a random player. What was the game's hint for the treasure for the shrine? I don't remember that one.
Then I have to kill all of them.
Oh wait, no, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, the one that's like, oh, it's in a spot where there's no light, and it's just you just have to find the spot where there's an item. Like you break a box and the item's in there. Yeah, no, I remember even when I played that like way back when the walkthrough for it is super vague as to like where it is.
Above you, stay on your guard.
I'm in college for CS right now, and that was the first day that I went over Warcraft 3 to the point of computers do exactly what you do, tell them no more, no less. Yeah, it's a good lesson. It's a good way to give the idea of like literal learning. I mean, it's basically also like the logic of monkey paws. I hope there's no more dialogue for this guy. Got his ass. Oh. It's so funny to just like, let me summon this massive set of fists to just fucking annihilate this dog. Just... And then still basically what kills it is you just like crack its back in half. James just went live, so we'll get that sword from the king, and then we'll go raid. Get his ass. Get his ass, king. Shoot it there. What have we done to deserve such a... God, what a good line. And then the reveal that this is like a shade is actually just an actual dog, an actual wolf. Oh god, the wolf looks terrible. Does it require 2 side quests? I thought it was just I know there's one that you do that he gives you it, but I thought he gives it to you after this.
I have already lived for far too long. But you must endure. Go, live, and think of me again.
And it's revealed that the wolf shade was
for being
a domesticated dog in its prior life, basically. Thus the name, Loyal Servers. Maybe we can do that.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
I mean, you know, after that part.
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory. Is that another infernal rule?
No, it's just
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
I blame the shades for everything. Look at that, old 33. Baby.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find them. Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
Yeah, let's go find out.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
You should shut the fuck up and see if there's a side quest I have to do. Twice. Is that person just seeds? I'm sorry, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you, seed guy. I will not be doing your side quest.
Hi there. Oh, great. Gotcha.
Water wheels are great, but they're a pain in the butt to maintain.
That's so true.
In the past, humans harnessed different methods to provide energy.
Like what?
One such method was achieved through the intricate compounding of iron and fire.
Wow. What did they do with that?
Oh, a great many things. It could be...
Okay. Damn it, did I not have that? Oh wow, 2 questions, guys.
本気をゼルガント妃ザ・アリチでテッソシグ
Sure.
Sure, but
おうで危険
what kind?
ラーヌザ・カイザムトタ
Sure. What's up?
I can do that.
タクゾガイポツロットカンデイソグツ
Alright. Did I get it?
した
Nope. Oh, you aren't getting it, buddy. Look, I'm specific. I'm direct in what I'm doing. Maybe I did already get it. I guess the way I can find out is that on Route C, if getting the last sword from the Mom's Diary quest doesn't give me 100% swords, then I'll know for certain that that's why I don't have it. I guess there's these 2 guys.
二重
Would it?
いついらと金電池ロッデユチ
Is that
Sounds
the one
like
that
my
you have
kinda
to do?
job.
The Shade and Tomb
金
one?
電と突砕くすら
Sorry, this.
金電とタサチタタサラとサスキとサンチザイキ
yes.
Let's go.
Well, I know it counts. I just don't know if the 96% is because I have 1 sword left or 2 swords left.
で
That's not good.
で
Hmm.
You know what? I can look this up right now. Shade and Tomb NieR sword. Hmm. Okay, yeah. So what happens is you have to do this side quest, and then you talk to the king, and then he can. Okay, so you have to do a Shade Entombed, and then you talk to the king, and then you get a mission to do the mission that leads to the sword. All right, so we'll do that next time then. I'll just save for now. I think it's because last time, like, in this route, or rather Route A and then in this one, I did the facade mission last. So there was less of that, like, you do these missions in a row and then you find out, like, oh yeah, that got you a thing. Because I didn't remember doing it when I last replayed NieR, but that would be because when I last replayed NieR, I probably did the facade mission, like, second or something. So this just was one of the side quests I did. But we're going to go hang out at Jam's virtual stream, where I am going to be watching YouTube videos of them. So thanks for joining, everybody. Bye!